All right, so this is the second time I've seen a post on Facebook today. Wait a minute. Second time I've seen a post on Facebook today where somebody is saying, sorry, but being a good person gets you used or gets you taken advantage of. And my thought was, does it? Does being a good person get you used or taken advantage of? I mean, we can all understand that. We can all understand what that means. But if you're a good person, you can still have boundaries. You can still be mean when somebody's crossing your boundaries or is about to. You can still set warnings to people. You can still not get into things that you don't want to get into and be a good person. I feel like a lot of people who say this stuff, like, oh, being a good person just gets you taken advantage of, put themselves in situations over and over again where people are constantly asking them for things and it's obvious that that person's using them, and yet they still play along with it. And yeah, you might get duped. Like, somebody might genuinely ask you to help them, or it seems genuine, and then they might double cross you later. Well, then you learn. You can be not stupid and be a good person. You could do good things and still have boundaries. You can focus on the greater good, and then when somebody's asking you for something, if you know it's going to be a distraction for the greater good, you can say no, even if it would be a nice thing. Even though it's nice to do nice things for good people or for other people, and as you get older and more wise and more experienced, you tend to see when people are being authentic or not, or when they're being genuine or not, or, you know. I feel like we all know it deep down when somebody asks us for something, if they're looking to just get something from us and you just don't want to feel bad or make them upset, versus like when somebody genuinely needs your help. So there's that, the experience part of it, but then there's also the, why are you posting this? Why are you posting, like, this is a question I have for these people. Why are you posting good people get taken advantage of, or it just gets you used, like doing good things? Why are you tying it to doing good things? How about being dumb or naive or not experienced gets you taken advantage of? Or not knowing when to say no, not knowing when to have boundaries gets you taken advantage of. Because doing good things doesn't necessarily get you taken advantage of. Doing good things, you just do them, and then I'm kind of wondering, are these people expecting to get something back? Because, see, I made a video on here about, like, all the sad motivation. If you search this channel, you'll find a video that's like, young men are sad motivated. And it was analyzing these young men that are just sitting alone somewhere and just going, man, here's the reality. Nobody cares about you. And I'm wondering if these people, like, when I was building confidence and overcoming social anxiety, what I did was I went up to people over and over and over again and said, hi, how are you? Hi, I'm really shy. I just wanted to say hi to somebody. And I had a lot of experiences where people just wouldn't stop and talk to me, or they were like, no, I don't want to talk to you. You know, it's like they just completely rejected me, but I didn't care, because the thing that I was focusing on was putting myself in more and more social situations. And the people that did stop to talk to me, I was grateful for, because then I could stand there for longer. I was in a longer social interaction. Obviously, if you just say hi to somebody and they don't say anything, you know, you could count that as like a tiny little interaction where they don't even say anything back to you. But it was a bonus when they actually stopped and talked to me for a minute. It was just a bonus. And I was focused on the action of putting myself in social situations. So the rejection and the lack of reciprocation didn't bother me, because it was my action of saying hi to people, giving them compliments, giving. It was that act that filled my soul. Okay, so when I see these people that are making these posts and videos online about, like, oh, nobody cares about you, oh man, if you're a good person in this world. And also I want to ask them, what makes you a good person? What do you do that's so good? You just sit there and do nothing? And you're nice, and somebody comes and talks to you, and you're like, yeah, well, you, hey, you're not doing anything there. Can you do my laundry? Yeah, I'll do your laundry. And then they keep taking advantage of you. That's not you being a good person. That's just you being stupid. You should pick something good that you want to do for the world and do more of that. Do something with your time on your terms. That's being a good person. I feel like people don't know how to be a good person that are posting this stuff. Being a good person gets you taken advantage of. Yeah, if you let yourself get taken advantage of, do something and don't expect anything in return. Do it just because it's good, and do that over and over again. fills your soul. And then, you know, say no more when people are about to take advantage. Like, they're not connected to me. Having boundaries versus being a good like, you can have boundaries and say no, and you can also just do good deeds and be a good person and help people out when you want to help people out, and create something and give your gift to the world, whatever that is. If you're a medical professional, if you study medicine and you help people better, if you're a server at a restaurant and you focus on, you know, smiling more and like just doing your best to make sure the customer is satisfied, doing your job, you know, if you're a mechanic, making sure that you do the best job that you can and you communicate really well with the customer. I mean, whatever it is, go around, get you're a friendly person, you give people compliments. I don't know, you have a really easy job, but people, like, you maybe you work behind a desk, you don't really do much, but people come and talk to you, maybe say hi to, like, whatever it is. You picking up what I'm putting down? Video's over. Thanks for watching.